The fight is over. Ichigo and Natora are both strong enough to make Kenpachi remember the joys of battle. Now in his dream, he's faced with his own emotions.
Excuse us! You fought wonderfully in Hueco Mundo, Captain.
Shut the hell up!
There we go.
What are you so damn loud for?
Don't be so harsh, okay? Do you mind if I ask you about the enemy you fought back in Hueco Mundo?
We also heard that you defeated that Yami fella back in the world of the living. And what's more, he was apparently the Shadow Espada to boot. He must have been strong as hell.
He was the Sexta Espada, called Lupi.
Yeah, it was.
It's over. You're done, Soul Reaper.
I like it. This is great. This is how it should be. Come on. Let's do this, Espada. I had a lot of fun fighting against that Espada.
Wow, it's something to see you talk like that, Captain.
What was he like to fight?
That Rancor was super cool. He had like 6 arms and everything.
He had 6 arms?
That was the first time you used Kendo in ages, right, Kenny?
You did, Captain?
You want to know more?
Wow.
Well, I ain't telling ya.
Oh.
Damn it! Hey, Yumichika! Spar with me!
What a coincidence. I was about to say the same thing.
Oh man, I'd love to have another fight like that. Yeah, a real fight. This sound. The clashing of blades, the meeting of swords.
Battle.
Of spiritual pressure sending shivers all over my body. I know who this is. No doubt about it in my mind.
It's me. Oh. Yo, let's go. Kiko move in 75 seconds. Easy enough.
This is true battle. This bloodlust that courses through me. It just won't let up. Die. Come back. And then try to kill me another day.
They're not really fighting that much, are they? Is there another phase, or...?
Try to kill me another day.
Kenny.
Come on, let's amp it up! This ain't even a warm-up!
Talkative as always.
Ah!
Hey, you two. Get over here. We're sparring now.
Really, Captain?
I'm gonna take the both of you on.
Okay. Is this a new objective or the same or... Like, the dream opponent didn't really do much.
It's great that there's strong guys for you to fight, huh, Kenny?
I'll be fine on my own. Just relax.
What are you talking about? I'm coming along with you!
There's no point telling me not to come.
My, the rumors are true. This is quite a spectacle.
Yes, this is giving me nostalgic feelings. I mean, for this kind of Squad 11.
Captain Kyoraku! Captain Ukitake! What's wrong?
Well, you see, there's been a lot of talk lately about Squad 11 fights. So I came to take a look.
This ain't just for show.
Still, everyone's drawn to them.
I remember back then well. Their fights were quite an event during the days of the 7th Captain. I bet those who remember those days would rejoice. The Squad 11 they fell in love with is finally back now. Is there another Squad 11 fight going on?
Hey, who are you?
Again! This is getting the blood pumping!
See?
A Kenpachi most worthy of the name will appear.
Huh?
Nah, I was just thinking about how there was a Kenpachi who said something like that.
Kenny is the only Kenny around, that's for sure.
Indeed.
Ichinu, let's go. And you guys too!
Yes, sir!
So that was it, huh? Okay. Again, there wasn't anything difficult about that fight, but I guess it didn't have to be. Mayuri! A new experiment is taking place in the Department of Research and Development. It's an observation on Nemu Koretsuchi performed by Dr. Mayuri. By Mayuri, her father. What's going to happen here is too much for mere mortals to even understand. Unmanageable, incorrigible, crawling towards the boundaries of reasons. O blood, flesh, entrails, and kompaku. O sacred mysteries yearning to be solved. Wriggle and shed your scales. Travel the path laden with black soil.
The Maggot's Nest. A facility intended to imprison any dangerous individuals in the squads located underground beneath Squad 2's barracks. At one point in time, I was left to rot in a cell there. However, the newly appointed captain of Squad 12, Kisuke Urahara, visited me. He came to deliver a proposition. A truly madman. He said he would free me so that I could work as assistant director of a newly formed organization. It was entitled the Department of Research and Development. I refused immediately.
Of course.
I was satisfied with my life in a cell. Nothing could be more irritating than accepting his proposal. His follow-up proposal, however, was indeed intriguing. If I could endure the humiliation of working beneath him temporarily, then the entire Department of Research and Development would be mine to do with as I please after his death. Having someone else controlling my choices is very vexing. However, to obtain the entirety of this Department of Research and Development, to be able to establish an environment fitting my own desires, to create a soul from nothing? Soon after that, Kisuke Urahara was banished permanently from the Soul Society. My research progressed smoothly, although it did not advance particularly rapidly. My Konpaku creation project, Nemuri. After a string of repeated failures, Number 5 developed all the way to a fetus, and I used that technology to modify Zanpakuto, which finally made me a captain. Then, Number 6 grew up to be about 2 years old. That was basically the lifespan of the artificial soul's cells. An even greater obstacle confronted me with each one I surpassed. An endless struggle. But I pushed on with my research, silently, unconcerned. After continued research and several additional failures, the fruit of my experiments with Gigai and Gikon was at last born.
Basically, artificial body, artificial soul.
Captain Kurotsuchi, we finished all preparations for observation.
Now then, let us begin, Nemu.
Master Mayuri, if I may ask you this, sir, how will I be fighting today?
I've added some new features for you since the last measurements. This will be a practical test to see if you are able to use them. Do it right and you won't have to worry. Don't disappoint me.
Right. Yes, sir.
What is it?
And if I fail, what will happen to me then?
The only way that theory is progressed and confirmed is through the cycle of trial and observation. Do you understand what I mean now?
If I say that I don't understand, would that be correct?
Precisely. Now, let us get on with the testing.
Again, in his mind, it's a robot. Like, it's a programmable doll that he can make do whatever he wants with any sort of modification he wants. And yes, it is a body and a soul, but he put it together. So it's his. Now, why he chose to name her his daughter, no idea, but he did.
I can still move. Now God is weak. Now God is weak. This body needs to continue.
Just as easy as strangling a baby.
That was a direct hit, Captain.
I'm afraid your circuits aren't quite mature just yet. Dimwit! Did you think that would take me by surprise?
Unleashing full power.
Close. I fucked up. It was my own fault. I know it. It's fine. I was being lax. To this point in time, I still don't know what the poison does.
Besides, at this point, just as easy as strangling a baby.
That was a direct hit, Captain.
I'm afraid your circuits aren't quite mature just yet. Dimwit! Did you think that would take me by surprise?
This body means nothing to me. I'll sacrifice my body for it. Let's go. I can still live. This body means nothing to me. Not done yet. I can still live. I'll sacrifice my body for it.
There we go.
Besides, at this point, just as easy as strangling a baby.
Yes, my duty.
She's still breathing after a direct hit from the captain.
Of course, there's no possibility that she would break after that. How long are you going to just lie there?
Yes, sir. I apologize. I'm sorry, sir.
Though minimally, we attained an unexpected outcome. We can say this is a superb result. What is it? It looks to me like you wish to speak.
Please forgive me. An unexpected outcome. This means that I wasn't able to exceed your expectations. Next time I will.
There's no next time. Did I not say the result was superb? There is no going above or below expectations in research. But that said, an unexpected result has its own merits.
Master Mayuri,
What?
so then does this mean that I should be happy, sir?
I wonder why.
No, I don't have a reason or anything.
Do as you will.
Oh. I'm happy.
Nemuri number 7, my daughter. I have high expectations for you. Your growth and development is, in essence, an act of creation to me. Try to be greater than everything that's come before, but never seek to achieve perfection.
Trying to do something on my phone. Hang on. Okay, it was nothing. Squad 7 sends a request for help from the Department of Research and Development. Mayuri, elated, considers it a perfect occasion to test a prototype of his. I like how none of this has anything to do with like the main story.
What is it?
Doesn't consider
What's
the
matter,
Quincy's,
Master
nothing.
Mayuri?
Really? Can't you tell? My research was a success.
I see. And just what sort of research are you doing?
This poison can dissolve the human body, but retain the actual life within it. I suppose I shouldn't call it a poison, but a...
Captain Kurotsuchi!
Solvent.
Be silent! What do you want? Can't you see that I'm indisposed right now?
Forgive me. However, Squad 7 has requested aid. It seems that a group of hollows has appeared in the world of the living.
Oh.
Sir, what are you thinking? Please tell me.
Well, those would make for some convenient specimens. We're going, Nemu.
Right. Yes, sir.
We're gonna corrode a hollow and then take its soul. Wouldn't that be great?
Why are there so many of them?
Brace yourselves! We asked for help, and it should be here soon. Wait, what is happening here?
I must say it is surprisingly effective. Well, then perhaps... I am mostly all done with my trials, but one must do what they must do in order to protect themselves.
Jesus Christ. Flesh bomb 3 times? Alright, fine. We'll try to get the secret moment first, and then we'll work from there.
I have no more use for you. Just be gone now. Just as easy as strangling a baby. Soul destruction!
Oh. Oh. That's how that works. You know what? We're gonna go back. I know exactly how to use this now. I thought it was a counter. It's not a counter at all.
I have no more use for you. Just be gone now. Just as easy as strangling a baby. Soul destruction!
Now that I know how that fucking bomb works, I think we're good.
Amazing! All those hollows!
Hollows leave something to be desired. There's certainly no doubt about that. Being able to hear a specimen's own thoughts is also quite important. Are there any volunteers to assist me? I'd like to test out a simple neurotoxin. It will deliver a very slow and protracted taste of torment to you.
Ah! No! I'd rather not.
The experiment is extremely worthwhile in my mind. Fear of it is, frankly, incomprehensible. Well, I suppose that I've obtained some fresh data for today, at least. I didn't foresee that. I never expected that I'd be using the results of my research then.
Does it have the ability to liquefy whatever it cuts? Did you save that move? Hold it so you could use it when you'd want to make your escape?
I'll admit, you were close, Quincy. I can't actually attack at the moment. But then again, I also can't be attacked either. Farewell. The powers that Quincy possesses, however, it would have certainly been my downfall if I'd been any slower. It seems that Nemu requires more improvements. And at the same time...
Master Mayuri.
What is it?
An additional report regarding Sosuke Aizen has come up.
They're none of my concern. Oh,
He just doesn't give a shit.
I am interested in Wakamundo, where they are headed. A veritable treasure trove of viable specimens.
Ichigo Kurosaki, Urio Ishida, and Yasutora Sato. It seems that the three of them have invaded Wakamundo. It is believed to be at the guidance of Kisuke Urahara.
Is that information needed right now?
Whether the report is accurate or not.
Ooh, that's a rather scary-looking face. Listen, you can relax. It's true that I may be an Espada, but truth be told, I'm not all that much of a fighter. Like the large one there indicated, I'm really more of a scientist. Being here allows me to...
This image. What is it, sir?
Can't you tell? This comes from my bacteria.
So you infected that Quincy back when you did battle against him.
Correct. I see. An Arankar parading as a scientist. This is good. Oh yes, this is good. I have something that should work on a so-called scientist. The head captain gave his permission, after all.
Something? You mean...
We're going, Nemu. It's not every day you get to visit Wakamundo. Proper preparations will take time.
You seem happy, Master Mayuri.
No time to sit here chatting. You're going to help me.
Yes.
Well then, this might be a good option. It's time to see exactly who this Wakamundo scientist is with my very own eyes. I hope our meeting isn't without merit.
I like how his secret moment is just built in. It's just like, nope, this is already here. The superhuman potion hits Xylopero, whose strength greatly surprised even the potion's creator, Mayuri. While Xylopero rejoices, Mayuri, far from despairing, laughs right back at him. I mean, I've already done this fight, so what are we doing? This fight again?
He's still laughing. I have to say, this around car is really interesting. Hundreds of years, no, thousands of them. That's how long he must have been trapped inside that dream. How can he still be lost in pleasure after all that time? He's clearly insane. I don't know exactly what kind of dream he might be having, but in dreams there is nothing new, which means no discovery, no invention. To a researcher, that would have to be hell itself. In the world of the living, most people who were alchemists ended up becoming scammers. Many of them were led down a path to self-destruction by their relentless, all-consuming search for the power to create gold. However, one could say that, in a way, they were visionaries whose efforts greatly benefited science. Xylopero grants. Rest assured, you too have greatly benefited science. If for no other reason than as a test subject, at least. A dream while awake is such a silly thing. As such, it is the Project Nemuri. Try to be greater than everything that's come before, fine. But never seek to achieve perfection. What a troublesome individual.
Master Mayuri.
Nemu, tell me, what is science?
Sorry, but I'm confused. Why would you ask me something like that?
Go on now, answer me. A simple question requires a simple answer.
You truly wish to know? You want to hear what it means to me?
I wouldn't bother to ask otherwise.
Well, to me, science is... It is important. Master Mayuri?
Not an incompetent answer. A soul able to evolve and think on its own. A feat that not even Kisuke Urahara was able to accomplish. I wonder, if she could, then I believe this means I have surpassed him, that detestable Kisuke Urahara.
You would like to surpass Kisuke Urahara, sir?
Nemu,
Yes.
you must have a higher view of all things in your thinking.
I understand.
It's Nemu Kuratsuchi. She is the result of the experiments that I conducted with Gigai and Gikon. She is... my daughter. I look forward to seeing how this imperfect life form will evolve next. As a parent, there is no lack of interest in this, nor is there any lack as a scientist. My dreams are never ending. No matter how many setbacks and difficulties that may arise during the process. Yes, absolutely worthwhile.
Just him gloating. Yeah, I knew who was going to be the worst one. Toshiro, unable to fit in with the others, used to live a secluded life in West Rukon District. When his Soul Reaper powers awakened, he accidentally nearly killed his grandmother, whom he lived with. He realized that unless he learned to control those powers, he would eventually end up killing her. That is when he decided to part ways with her in order to become a Soul Reaper. A rainbow briefly glitters over the frozen valley. With a steady stride, I walked forward, its light in my heart, upon my heart.
Long ago, when I was just a kid, the only ones that would ever talk to me were Grandma and Momo, who I lived with. Maybe it was my silver hair, or it might have been my blue-green eyes. everybody said that I was like ice. But my grandma didn't. That's the reason why I liked her. 6 years. That's how much time had passed since Momo had enrolled in the Soul Reaper Academy. During that time, Grandma and I remained alone. That whole time, I didn't grow an inch. But Grandma kept losing weight. I decided that I would stay there by Grandma's side to protect her. But because of my spiritual pressure, which I wasn't able to control, I almost froze her to death. If I stayed by her side, I would end up killing her. So, I went and enrolled in the Soul Reaper Academy. She knew that was probably the last time we'd ever meet, but Grandma still gave me her blessing when I left. I'm sure she had seen through me. You have waited here long enough. You thought I'd be lonely if you left. Is that it, eh? I know that you've been denying yourself because of me. And that is the hardest thing for a grandmother to have to bear. That's what she told me back then. I still clearly remember her face. That's why I need to.
Sorry, Toshiro. You've just been appointed third seat, and you've also had to fight hollows day in and day out.
She was still lieutenant back then, huh?
It's okay. That's just my job. No need to apologize, ma'am.
Oh god, he was calling her ma'am back then.
What's wrong?
Ugh. Feels so weird when you act that formal with me. Remember when we first met? You were a spunky little brat back then. I liked that better.
So, that's the child prodigy, Toshiro Hitsugaya.
Is he really that strong?
They say that he's been able to use Bankai ever since his days at the academy.
No way. That must be made up.
Hey, you lot! There's no time to stand around gossiping. We don't know when the next hollow attack will be.
Yes! I'm sorry, Lieutenant Matsumoto.
You already know this, but don't let what they say bother you.
By now, it doesn't even bother me. I'm used to people always looking at me like that.
Well, deep down, they're all good people. They'll warm up to you in no time.
It's not like I...
Oh, hey, you! Look out! Huh? Whoa!
Whoa!
You go back. Go on. I'll take care of them.
Good one, Toshiro. I have your back. Show them what you've got.
Yes.
Show them what you're working with. Oh, easy peasy. Say less.
Come at me. I'll take you all on at once. I'll crush you in one go. Reign over the frosted heavens. Hyorin Maru! Enough. I'll crush you. Come on. Is that it? My sword's drawn. If you're within 3 Ri, you have nowhere to run. This is over now!
Soul destruction!
Stay frozen forever. Can't escape the skies. Freeze! I'll crush you! That was the last one. Done.
Thanks for earlier. I mean, thank you, sir.
Sure.
To be honest, we had underestimated. We are very sorry.
Oh, don't worry, I don't mind it.
Yeah, very touching, but please, just stay focused on the battle. Search around, some hollows might have escaped.
Yes!
Well, Toshiro, you don't disappoint. I'm quite proud to be the one who scouted you out. You're still a bit rough around the edges, though.
I know that I have to improve. Believe me, I get it. I need to become stronger.
Yeah, you definitely don't get it. You just proved it. Know what they say about the strongest Soul Reapers dying first?
Oh, I see.
Doing your best is fine and good, but even if that's true, you should learn how to relax a bit too.
Yes, I know. But I...
Okay. Toshiro became 3rd seat of Squad 10 under Captain Ishin Shiba. Oh yeah, Ishin was captain. I forgot. He was respected by everyone around him, and his position made him feel fulfilled. However, two had to say goodbye to each other before long.
It's been that long since I assumed the 3rd seat.
You were out, so I went looking, and here you are.
I did say something.
Oh, is that so? Anyway, training alone must be boring, so how about practicing with me instead?
Oh, are you sure?
What else would be expected? You're shy in the strangest places. Come on, it's all settled. Now, ready up.
Also, if what they're saying is correct, and Ishin's name is Shiba, that means that Ichigo is part of the Shiba family. Huh. I guess that tracks. It's just interesting.
I hear your Bankai training is going well. Why not show me what you can do?
Well, there's not much to see just yet.
Alas.
Hold up your sword. I'll crush you.
Is that all?
Is that it? Let's start. I saw a light. It's the ultimate crying time. My sword's drawn. If you're within 3 Ri, you have nowhere to run. This is over now! Don't knock it away. My sword's drawn. If you're within 3 Ri, you have nowhere to run. This is over now! Thank you so much.
All in a day's work for a lieutenant. I worked up a nice sweat.
Lieutenant Matsumoto, 3rd seat Hitsugaya.
Guys?
We saw that sparring match just now. We have to ask, would you be willing to train us too?
Please, sir.
Sure. Why not?
Oh, thank you so much. This is the first chance I get to spar with 3rd seat Hitsugaya.
That was good.
If you ask, I'll train with you. What is it?
Oh, please.
The sense of alienation that I felt, so pervasively at the beginning, slowly started to fade as the squad began to accept me. It was all because of Rangiku. And of course, also thanks to the one who basically sets the mood in Squad 10. Isshin Shiba. He's the head of one of the great noble clans. But even more than that, he's our leader.
Hey, Toshiro! You're fiery as always.
Captain, it's a bit of an unusual hour for you.
Hey, Rangiku was about to shovel some boring work onto me, so I was just ducking out.
He shirks his duties, and even Rangiku chews him out. He's a real lazy captain, but... Damn it.
Well done. Frankly, I didn't expect you to get a single hit in.
You're pulling your punches, Captain. I can tell.
Well, going all out against the third seed during a practice doesn't exactly match the status that's befitting of a captain. But if you manage to get a hit in while I'm fighting at my hardest, then I can heartily recommend you for captain.
He was always the kind who laughed hard, but fought even harder. I respected him, and because of that, I wanted to be like him. But... the captain has gone missing?
We haven't had any communication since they left. There's been no response at all. I confess, even I'm getting a little...
Right now, our foremost priority is keeping the chaos from spreading any further.
Well...
Don't you dare allow yourself to think that you should have followed the captain to the world of the living. In all honesty, at this point, we'd be nothing but an impediment to him. It's hard to admit, but it's just the painful truth.
I know that. Believe me.
In the end, we suffered a dreadful loss. Our captain. It shook the squad terribly, but Rangiku and I did our best to keep things in order. Looking back, I imagine that we tried so hard to remain focused on work because we simply wanted to forget it all. However,
so Cayenne, Isshin, Ichigo, they're all Shiba.
Hey, Captain!
oh, Momo and Aizen are here too.
Hey, Toshiro. That's Captain Aizen to you.
So, you called Captain Hitsugaya out here, huh? What did you do that for?
My, isn't it your birthday, Captain? Oh, look! Aren't winter fireworks just so romantic?
Oh, Happy birthday, Toshiro.
To folks like us from the Rukon district, a birthday isn't something worth thinking about.
Everyone always says they know their birthday, but no one actually remembers the event. Instead, we just celebrate the day that someone we trust told us was the correct day. Whether it's true or not doesn't matter. I think that knowing one's birthday is just one of the many small pieces of happiness in life.
Thanks, Aizen. Thanks, Momo. Thanks, Rangiku.
Thanks.
Right here, there are several people who are very important to me. I must become stronger. I want to be able to keep them safe, no matter what happens. I thought I swore to do that.
When is present?
I've returned. I'm back, Captain.
So how is Momo doing now?
Conscious again, but we don't really know what to expect moving forward. The psychological trauma may be even worse than the physical damage that they've suffered.
I see. Well, try to get some rest, Rangiku. Damn it all. We, Momo and I, we didn't realize that you were fooling us. We thought that we were close. What a total joke. Aizen! I'm not strong enough. I need to train harder. I need to be able to protect the ones I care about.
Aizen betrayed the 13 court guard squads and fled to Wako Mundo. Toshiro, unable to cope with this, trains so hard that he injures himself. Rangiku tries to comfort him, but to no avail. Eventually, Toshiro, full of regret and embarrassment, visits Momo Hinamori, who is still being treated for her wounds. Is this during the same moment?
They just won't stop coming.
And they won't stop coming, and they won't stop coming, and they won't.
I need to get way stronger than I am now. I don't have time to be slowed down by the likes of you. Menos Grande, huh? Good. I'll take you down.
Oh. It's a Menos. What am I worried about? What am I worried about?
Come! Before, taking on these sorts of numbers would have been very hard for me. But now I can fight them, even without Kente Kaicho. I'll crush you with everything I've got. You won't reach me. Your brain! Son. Freeze! So brave! My sword's drawn. If you're within 3 Ri, you have nowhere to run. This is over now! And you're the last one. That means the fight ends here! Kaisan Paito is the only right. You fight so strangely. You're not getting away.
You were pushing yourself way too hard. Keep it up and your body will punish you for it.
I know,
Just a Menos.
but if I don't do this, I have to become stronger than I am now.
Captain. Let's head back, Captain.
Rangiku. No, it's...
We can go and pay a visit to Momo.
Ah. Did you get permission to meet?
Yeah. It seems that she's been doing a whole lot better, mentally. I think you should see her as soon as you can.
Hello, Captain Hitsugaya, Rangiku.
Oh, fancy seeing you here. Were you on
Squad
your way
5
to
was
see
basically
Momo
out
as
of
well?
order the entire time Momo was
Yeah, I
down.
just saw her. I didn't give her a full apology, but...
Face it, you were being used. It's best if you try not to overthink it.
It's funny. Momo said the same thing to me.
Tell me, how is she doing?
If you're planning to make a visit, you really ought to see with your own eyes.
It's not really my place to say this, but I feel like I need to. Try to smile for Momo when you see her. Visiting when you look so tense would be...
Hey, Izuru!
It's fine, Renji. Izuru is completely right. A face like this would only make Momo feel worried.
Captain?
Izuru, I thank you. You really opened my eyes.
No, honestly, I was the one out of line there. Besides, it's something Renji said to me in the first place. I guess I had a really grim look on my face.
Ah, then I should thank you too, Renji.
Listen, it's not a big deal or anything.
Renji, Izuru, our squads may be different, but even so, we're still comrades. I'm sure that we'll win our next battle together. I'm counting on your strength to help carry us through.
Right.
Sure, you can count on me.
Huh? What are you laughing at?
Nah, that kid's actually come a really long way. I'm a bit proud.
I'm captain of Squad 10 of the Court Guard, and as such, I have a duty to uphold. If I let myself get caught up in personal grudges and anger, I'll lose sight of something very important. As a captain, I swear I'll protect my friends and the Soul Society. That's all. Get a move on, or I'll leave you behind.
Wait up! Hey, Captain!
So they never did go to see Momo. Complete secret moment with water and ice. Time to see what that moment is. Here we go. And the objective will be Land spiritual pressure move. Hyoru Rembu twice.
Bankai! Daikuren Hyorin Maru!
You fought well. Is this the strength of a captain? I can't believe that you people beat Apache and the others. Very well. With this power, I'll end it here. Hunt Tiburon. No mercy.
My son Pakto is a cryotype, which means that all water is a weapon for me. You're never going to be able to reach me merely by controlling water. It won't work.
If my water is something that can become your weapon, you should immediately realize that there's a corollary. The reverse of that might also be true. That is a cardinal rule of battle. Consume. Guard down. Is this all you can do?
Is that it? Strike back. Eat this. Cross-shaped flowers, Hyorin Maru's launch.
Apologies. Suppose we can. Too easy. Is this all you can do? I will wash away every last drop of your spirit.
Tell you what, I'll teach you something in return for your lecture. It's important to save your best tactics for the moment of greatest crisis. Fine then, no point in both of us waiting. I've never tried this in a Bankai state, but I'll try.
What are you talking about?
Let's keep this going.
I can't lose
Hyotan Hyokaso! Anything that snow happens to touch instantly freezes into the shape of a flower. By the time 100 flowers have blossomed, your life will have ended.
If this keeps up...
Now, I will ask your name, Espada.
Trace Espada, Tyr Hallibell.
I'm Toshiro Hitsugaya, captain of Squad 10. Ready?
I have to show you my real I can't lose him. Too easy. Oh, sink to the depths.
Is that it? One more time.
I'm letting my guard down.
And GG's.
Hyotan Hyokaso! Anything that snow happens to touch instantly freezes into the shape of a flower. By the time 100 flowers have blossomed, your life will have ended.
What?
Anything that...
Thanks in no small part to Ichigo's efforts, the uproar caused by Aizen's mutiny comes to a halt. However, to Toshiro, this hardly counts as a victory, and he keeps training with no regard for himself. Before he can notice, he is surrounded by his friends.
Damn it. Is this really as far as I can go? It'll soon be a month since the final battle with Aizen. It's hard to admit, but I didn't really contribute anything to that battle. I simply lost in every sense of the word. In the end, I wasn't able to protect the person who matters most to me. This isn't good enough. Not at all. My Bankai and my Hyorinmaru, I have to be able to control them much better than this. I can't even protect the person who matters most to me.
We finally found you guys. We had to search real hard, you know.
Are you? Sorry, but, what was your name?
Hey, Shinji. Shinji Hirako. We came all this way to say hello to you. After that, the least you can do is remember your fellow captain's name.
Oh, right. Sorry. I've heard about your situation. Are you guys coming back to the court guard?
We're 50-50 on it, to be honest. The guys who want nothing to do with Soul Reapers again are thinking of just staying separate, basically going on like they are now. But anyway, that's enough about us. Come on, you can't keep hiding over there forever, you know. Come over here.
But...
There's no need to give me your whole life story. I just want to know if you're doing well.
Momo.
Momo. Give me a combat Momo, damn it.
Why have you gone all quiet, huh? Go ahead. Say something, you dolt.
I can't just come up with some tasteful words, not on the spot like that. There's no way.
Oh man, that's pathetic. Honestly, it's no wonder that you get treated like a little kid.
Shut up! Momo.
What are you doing? Honestly. Oh boy. It's just so funny.
I'm sorry. Sorry for letting you get hurt.
No, sorry for hurting you is
No,
their
it's
actual
fine.
answer.
Really, it's okay. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing at all, Toshiro. I mean, if anything, I should be apologizing to you. I was the one holding you back after all. Sorry.
No, listen. You don't have anything to apologize for.
Is that right? Well, Shiro, thank you.
Of course. Hey, Rangiku. Look, I know you're here. Come out already.
Oops. Guess I'm not as stealthy as I thought I was.
Sorry. It's thanks to you that I got to speak with her.
Don't worry about it. I don't need any thanks. I didn't come for you. I was just a little curious about how my old squad's doing, is all.
Okay. Sure thing. I'll bring some sweets next time. You and I can eat them together. Yes, I almost forgot again. I'm not alone. I know that. I've had and always will have friends. They're right there, by my side. Perhaps it's the case that me being so obsessed with acting like a captain is the reason I keep going round in circles.
You're not going around in circles at all.
You mean it? You really think so?
I do think so.
You were a captain way back in the day, right?
Shinji.
Even I'm not as stuffy and serious about being a captain as you are. Although, hey, you know what? I'd be happy to teach you how to take it easy anytime you like, because it's obvious you ain't any good at it.
Yeah, that will be a big help. At this stage, definitely. Maybe being betrayed by Aizen left me feeling shaken, just like how letting Momo get hurt did. Maybe it's basically the same thing. I feared getting betrayed again. I didn't want to get hurt by someone I thought was an ally. And then before I knew it, I just closed my heart off. I thought that I could protect everything, and I could do it all by myself. But believing in people isn't a weakness. I realize that now. With them by my side, I know I can get stronger. No more. I won't lose my way anymore.
Huh? You say something?
Just talking to myself. Never mind. We're kind of like fireworks. We rise, shine, and then inevitably scatter and ultimately fade into the distance. But the bonds we forged, those will never go away. No matter what, no matter how distant we may become, we'll just keep on shining. Forever.
Toshiro was always over philosophical. It's fine, but he's just like over the top. Byakuya visits the grave of his late wife Isana and brings Rukia with him. There he tells her about what kind of person Hisana was. After a short silence, Byakuya starts thinking of the rules that always kept him chained, of the man who, burning with passion, broke those rules. The thousand blades cast no shadow. One heart overflows with discipline and justice, letting feelings sink in the abyss of pride. I think I got a lisp today, but that's fine. I've noticed it in myself, but it's whatever.
Is it not an issue for me to go and pay a visit to the Kuchiki family grave? Well...
The Kuchiki clan is bound by the oaths made to its ancestors. Your position may be the lowest in the family, but this also applies to you.
I understand. This is where Miss Hisana rests, too.
Hisana, my late wife. She originally came from the Rukon district. Bringing someone like her into one of the great noble families. It was unthinkable for the head of the family to do such a thing at the time, and I was opposed not only by the Kuchiki family, but by the other great noble families as well. However, I ignored all of their protests and married Hisana anyway. I had broken our family's rules, but I had no regrets about doing so. To me, the time I spent with Hisana was worth more than anything else. Hisana became ill. Until the day she died, she remained worried about the sister that she had left behind. I promised I would find and protect her sister. I upheld that promise and located Rukia, whom I then adopted, bringing her into the Kuchiki family.
Brother, are you... is anything wrong?
No. Once when I married Hisana, and once when I adopted Rukia. Those were the only 2 times that I broke the rules. The Kuchiki family has a responsibility to set an example for all Soul Reapers. After all, if we do not uphold the law, then who will? That's the reason that I made a vow that I would never again break the law, no matter what. I swore that from that moment on, I would always uphold it, whatever it might cost to do so.
Are we gonna do the... Oh, it's the Renji fight, isn't it?
Captain Kuchiki, I have news.
What is it?
Sir, it's about Rukia's execution. It has been made official.
I see.
Sir.
I vowed I would never break the law again. Whatever the price that must be paid, no matter the cost, I made a solemn promise that I would always uphold the law. Rukia herself is ready to accept the ultimate punishment. After my wife, that I should come to mourn my sister too. But such is my vow.
Listen, you better not keep telling the story when I'm not around.
Kaien Shiba. If he were alive, what would he have done? Despite coming from the foremost of the great noble families, he acted freely, unfettered by customary obligations, and had kindness to spare. I recall that he often used to say that he considered me to be too cold to Rukia, too rigid and inflexible. If he were still alive. No, this question is pointless. Whatever the price that must be paid, I will uphold the law. I must simply remain true and abide by my vow.
Captain Kuchiki!
Where are you going, Renji?
Rukia, I swear I'm going to save you.
You may not.
Let's go! Is there no way? Can't I convince you to let me pass?
I won't say it twice.
$120 seconds. Again, I get why they go by seconds, but I feel like they could have phrased that a little bit differently, you know?
I told you, I will do it. I'm going to save Rukia. If you won't let me pass, there can be only one outcome. I'll have no choice but to kill you.
I can't afford to lose. Bankai!
impossible. You aren't even able to force me to fall down onto one knee. I am unscathed. So Katsui. Not one such as you. One such as you.
You aren't going to retreat! I'll make you retreat with force! Hikotsu Taiho!
I will personally end this. Bankai. Scatter. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Now I ask you, do you still insist on this foolishness? That you will somehow be able to rescue Rukia?
Of course.
What?
I swore. I made a vow that I would save her.
You swore an oath. To whom?
To no one. Not one single person. No one! Except for myself!
To weep. Go. Stand down. Be still. To weep. I shall end this with my blade. Senkei. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Do you think you will still be standing after this? I shall end this with my blade.
Oh, this is still bugged.
Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Be gone like dust in the wind. Pierce, here I come. I won't hold back. It's clear that neither of us has very much strength left at our disposal at this point. I'll cut you down. To weep, I go. Strike back! Be still. To weep. Too late. Slash. Be still. Be still. Stand down. To weep. I shall end this with my blade. Senkei. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Do you think you will still be standing after this?
Probably a lot closer than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. But yeah, that bug sucks.
To no one else but himself. Well done. It seems that in the end, your fangs really did reach me.
His Lieutenant Renji and his sister, Rukia, both ignore Byakuya's orders and head to Wako Mundo. This is no surprise to him, however, Wako Mundo faction is much stronger than anybody could have expected. Suddenly, Byakuya is ordered to head there as well.
The spiritual pressures of Squad 6's Lieutenant, Renji Abarai, and Rukia Kuchiki of Squad 13. They're gone. They've disappeared from the barracks.
Currently, the Stealth Force's 2nd unit, the patrol troops, is investigating all areas of the Serete.
What's going on? Is something the matter, Captain?
Continue your report.
Yes, sir. It is highly likely that Rukia Kuchiki and Renji Abadai have headed to Hueco Mundo without permission.
I see.
Huh? But that would be a grave violation of the rules, regardless of whether they're lieutenants or not.
However, the fact is, there isn't anything that we can do right now. Just ignore them. Stand down.
You really have changed, Byakuya.
What is that supposed to mean?
Yep, it means just that.
Okay, sure. You know what? Fine. The fight with Aizen is over. People say that Byakuya has changed, but he doesn't quite understand what that means. He starts questioning people about it. Much to everyone's dismay, eventually this questioning reaches the head captain himself.
Wait, 7th Seed Yamata.
Captain Kuchiki, how nice to see you.
You're in regular contact with Rukia, aren't you?
Huh? Yes. Ever since that whole mess with Aizen.
I've heard things. People have been saying that I've changed a lot.
What?
How do you see me?
I'm not quite sure how to respond to that. Is this meant to be a test? My apologies. Would you mind? Could I have a little more time to think about it?
Right now, I'd like your opinion. I'm asking you whether you think I've changed or not.
Huh? Yeah. People are always changing. That's what Captain Unohana said before. Well, I'd better get going.
Hey! What's up, Captain?
Renji, there's something that I would like to ask you.
Ask me? About what?
Do you believe that I've changed?
What? I can't be asked that! Not by my own captain. It's not like it's an order.
I see. Then consider it a captain's order.
Got him.
No way!
A captain must also take notice of how he's perceived by those around him, and by those who serve beneath him.
Fine. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess it's like easier to talk to you now than it was before. You know, I'm sure there's loads of guys who'd be like, back then, I could have never imagined this. Just shooting the breeze with Captain Kuchiki.
I'm different now.
Not that I'm sure that actually happened, though.
Whoa there, what are you two doing?
Hey, Shunsui.
Captain Kyoraku, nice to see you.
Yes, thanks for having me. So, are your wounds healed now, Renji?
Yes.
Captain Kuchiki, Head Captain Yamamoto's calling for you. Could you not look at me all scary like that? Oh, I should mention he's calling me and Captain Zaraki over too.
Interesting that he picked those three, but alright. The laid-back one, the serious one.
Seriously? You lost your captain's robes? I could understand if they were torn, but how could you outright lose them? How dare you stand there looking unconcerned like that? I am beginning to worry about you.
Please don't worry. It'll be fine, Head Captain. I'm happy to chip in if you'd like. I'll pay for the loss of those cheap rags.
That is not what I am worried about. Not even close. And they weren't cheap rags, you know. They're robes. Listen, a battle is not just about winning. There are more subtleties to it than that. What is wrong with you? What exactly do you people think a captain's robe is anyway?
A nuisance.
Cheap.
Fashion?
You damn fools!
Yep.
All right, I'm out of here.
I'll be on my way then.
Now, if you'll excuse...
Captain Kuchki, I need a moment with you. No, it is nothing too serious. I just want to discuss a rumor I happen to overhear.
You're
I've heard
harassing.
from the soldiers. Apparently, there's been talk. They say they've noticed that something about you appears to have changed recently. You are the head of one of the great noble families. It is only reasonable they would be confused and start to speculate about matters.
I see. That certainly may have been rather careless of me. However, there is something else. I'd like to ask you a question, Head Captain. I was wondering if you'd tell me, how do you perceive me?
You ask a question of me? Very well. Take up your sword. The answer that you seek shall be found reflected in your blade.
Oh, God.
Very well, then.
I mean, I'm okay with the conditions. I'm just scared. Because I either need him to burn himself to death or something.
Stand down. Stand down.
As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryu's side, he's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination. All things of this world turn to ashes.
Yeah.
I will not go easy on you. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword.
What is it that gives your blade power? What fuels it? For what purpose do you swing your sword? What do you hope to achieve through it? Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years.
Bankai. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. Kageoshi. Senpon Sakura Kageoshi. Do you think you will still be standing after this?
Such strength!
There is no escape. There is no escape. I am unscathed. Tranquil and despair. There is no one I cannot. This is the end. Get lost. I'll cut you down. Stay down. Too bad. Go.
Be still. Fool! I will show you no mercy.
I shall end this with my blade.
That'll do it.
Senkei. Senpon Sakura Kageoshi. Be gone like dust in the wind.
You scoundrel! It would seem that you have found your answer. Your spirit and power were quite remarkable. I must tell you that they have made a deep impression on me. And above all, your skill has improved more than ever. But that is not what is most important. I shall now tell you a tale from long ago. Once upon a time, there was a sword-wielding demon. This demon spent his days cutting down anyone and anything in pursuit of his goal. He proclaimed himself to be the strongest of all, and perhaps even more than that, he believed that his might made right. He also had another strong belief, that the court guard should use any and all means to serve the Soul Society. And serve the Soul Society he most certainly did. However, all around the demon, fear would give birth to yet more fear, and hatred would call upon hatred to grow. The demon's logic was something that I could not deny. That was, without any question, the proper form of the court guard. However, your court guard is a different beast altogether, and I am certain that you shall continue to forge it anew in your own image. I will continue to entrust it to you, Byaku Yakuchiki.
Bitch. We're gonna run it back. I need to read that. I bet you it's like don't lose any Konpaku before getting the key cone, but I'm not sure. Win with 5 or more Konpaku remaining. Like that's the ultimate goal, which we did.
As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryu's side, he's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchiki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination.
Be still. I give no order. Disappear.
Now, let's go.
Be still.
Give us a beauty attack.
Now. It does not matter where you go.
I'll kill you.
easy on you. Scatter, Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword.
What is it that gives your blade power? What fuels it? For what purpose do you swing your sword? What do you hope to achieve through it? Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. Oh, stand down.
Be still.
Such a
Then. That's it. You are be gone. You.
All things of this world turn to ashes.
It seems there is nothing to discuss. Your mind. Bankai. Scatter. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. I shall end this with my blade. Senkei. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Do you think you will still be standing after this?
How can this be?
This is nothing.
You won't get off with a simple thrashing this time.
I'll cut you down. Be still. That's it. That's it. I am unscathed. Be still. I shall end this with my blade. Senkei. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Be gone like dust in the wind.
Such strength!
I'm gonna think they programmed the secret mission wrong.
But that is...
We're gonna see. Because I didn't get the proc, right? It's lying. It doesn't want me to lose any. That's the part that's annoying. It doesn't want me to lose any of the Kompaku. Says with 5 or more. We had 5 or more. Both times. It's wrong. It's 9 or more.
As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryu Sai. He's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchiki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination.
Be still. Stand down. I will not go easy on you. Scatter. Senbon Sakura. You should have withdrawn.
What is it that gives your blade power? What fuels it? For what purpose do you swing your sword? What do you hope to achieve through it? Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years.
I will personally end this.
See, it's not legit. It's not a legit secret moment because it disappears. It's full of bullshit. It's not even really registering what's happening. That objective is a lie.
As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryu's side, he's even missing an arm now.
The objective is a lie.
As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryu's side, he's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchiki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination. No need for pleasantries. All things of this world turn to ashes. I have been.
See, it's a lie. It goes away. Like, that's not... It's not a legit fucking thing. It's not actually a thing. That's bullshit. It's straight up lying to you. And of all the fucking people I have to fight, Genryusai is not the easiest one because he will just burn you to death if he doesn't give a shit.
As I'd expect of Head Captain Genryusai, he's even missing an arm now, but that has done nothing to diminish his power.
Kuchiki, this is a battle to determine the very nature of your spirit. If there's a question, if there's something that you want to know or wish to ascertain, put your all into your blows and make the answer clear.
Here I come.
I like your determination. Let's go.
I will not go easy on you. Scatter, Senbo and Sakura. You should have withdrawn your sword.
What is it that gives your blade power? What fuels it? For what purpose do you swing your sword? What do you hope to achieve through it? Image of my power be forever burned onto you. Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years.
This will suffice. It does not matter where you go. Strike back. Slash it up. Soul cut swing. Not
All things of this world turn to ashes.
It seems there is nothing to discuss.
I don't know what to do.
Scatter. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. I shall end this with my blade. Senkei. Senbon Sakura Kageoshi. Do you think you will still be standing after this?
Such strength!
I give no quarter. I'll cut you down. Like this. There. Pierce. Get lost. Slash. Pierce.
It seems that I won't need to hold back, even slightly with you. There is no way out of this. Die in order to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 court god squads follow. Inetsu Jikoku!
This objective's lying to me. I'm trying to do research. How is it Google became a worse search engine than anything else? That's the real question. Alright. I'm going to put a pause here. I need to do some research. This wasn't going to be a long stream anyway, but if I keep going any longer, I'll be up all night. So, we got a lot of them done. We'll continue this on another day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying all that fun stuff. I will see you all next time. Have a lovely evening. Have a good night. Bye-bye.